Okay, pilots, I got a few little odd and ends here to put together, and we ready to get my Flightline FW-190 butcher bird together. Now, we gotta take this drop tank. Let's see, that is the rear one. The rear one looks like it's got an angle to it. If you look on the fuselage, it just looks like it's got an angle to it. So I'm gonna take a bet that that's the rear one. Rear. Goodness. I want to just get it started. You slip on this one, you put your screwdriver through the foam. Got my magnets glued in. Oh, come on now. Ain't won't line up, something wrong. Oh boy, here we go. It's almost blocking my hope. It's always something, bots. It's always something. You turn that camera on, and it's a twilight zone. Everything is gonna be wrong. It's gonna happen. Just a little bit of tightening. Get it straight here. There's our magnetized drop tank. Ain't too bad. Okay, we're gonna leave that off for right now. Now, we got one more blade to put on the prop here. You got one side of the prop is well, let's see here. Where's it at? Way over here. Let me get this pointed this way. I can see it myself now. It's got a hole in it there. The other side kind of seems flat. Well, it seems flat, but this one's got like a real deep hole put in it. And there's a little tooth right there that you got to line it up with. Two looks like 20mm screws, maybe a little less. 16, 18mm something. You get started, get it down there and close, but don't put no tightening on it till you get your other one going. And this one's been put together, so it's kind of got the threads already in it. But when this thing is new now, pilots, it ain't no easy little task to do this. You're sitting there driving this screw into this thing. And these little fan blades that's on this spinner backing is functional. I mean, they force an air in the cool ESC. There you go. Then we'll put the prop on. Put this on. And then the nut's built into the spinner. And I'll unscrew it on there. Now, I don't have the decal to do the spins. I don't know if I'll be able to do that by hand or not. Okay, now that's it. Now we're ready to put our tail feathers on. We'll do that first. Well, no, I don't want the foam to come out. I don't want it to come up. Now then. Live long and prosper. Yeah, that's me. Okay. Now, flat lines fall together. Yeah. That's what I say. That's what I say. I said, yeah. Now this tail doesn't have a spar on it because there's a protruding spar or plastic rod sticking out right here, and it's got these two hard points sticking out there, so my goodness. All right, screw comes from the bottom. Let's flip her over very gently. It's got the push rod side on it, so we're gonna try to line it up here. Doing pretty good there. But now I'm gonna be real careful with this other one because we have this line-up pin here. It's this square shape. We want that to get into that elevator and seed into that other side of that elevator without snapping or breaking. And I believe we've done it. I believe we got it. We got the horn on this side, but I am hitting something, and that's what the control rod is right there for. Alrighty. We got two small, looks like 10mm, maybe 8mm, I don't know. I can't measure this stuff. I hadn't cracked the instruction book open yet. I'll get a CG. I think I said the CG was 85. Get that a little snug. Got our magnetized screwdriver here. goes on is installed. I'm looking at the elevator needs to come up, so I believe that's going to line up. I'm hoping everything is centered. I'm not going to snap that one. I'm not going to, well, I did snap that one. Well, let's go ahead then. We'll go ahead and snap it. There ain't nothing to do it again. Get my tubing on it too. Alright, we got an exit hole right there. Look at there. And these vents on the side of it to let the air go out also from the forced fan in the front there. Those are functional vents. Alright, we're gonna flip this around here. Got the tail on. We'll put the wing on. Let's go a little higher view here. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, just a little bit better. Now there's two, goodness gracious, they look like, get some glue off of it here. No glue on your screw. No glue on the screw. We want a lubricated screw. Oh my goodness. Okay. You're looking at something that long, huh? Yeah. That's a long screw. Got some glue on it. I don't like having glue on my screw. Got that one clean. Got a lot on it there. Well, it's got glue on it like that for it's going into a plastic. Well, it must have had a little bit of, it's not the metal inserts that you usually see. So maybe they had to glue it in, and when they did, they had a little glue on the threads. One more piece, there we go. Come on, man. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. There we go. Okay. All right, we got some leads we got to run through a hole here. And let's see. Flaps. Gear. Okay. And I know there's no wire harness in there, so evidently you didn't leave my wire harness in there, but that's okay. I got 100 of them. Different sizes: 6-inch, 9-inch, 4-inch, 3 wire harness, 5 wire harness. I got wire harness, people. I got wire harness. I got wire harness. Okay. our ailerons. Checking our polarity. Ailerons. What's this one got on? Retracts. We got retracts. Ooh, that's tight, that's tight. Already got this plane set up in my radio in my X10. I'm using an Admiral 600 gyro 7-channel receivers. You can program the seventh channel by making the bind channel the 7th channel. I do that a lot when I got bombs to drop and maybe something else, you know. Let's see. I'll make sure I ain't getting into a tangle here. Get that back up there. Okay. Now then. Those two are marked. Retracts and ailerons, but my flaps is not marked, so I know which one is the flaps. Oh yeah. And it's my LEDs. I've got landing lights. I've put my landing lights like I did my other Flightline 190. There's my landing lights right there. The wheel misses them. And of course, nav lights. Landing lights comes into a wire harness there on it from the factory harness. So I only have 3 plugs here. For the LEDs. Get that one a little straighter, see if I can get it straightened up. Straighten up, straighten up. Give me 20. Try to go right in between them. Boy, I'm hoping them servos are centered for my rudder and my elevator, because you have to take the wing off to do that. Do any kind of adjusting. Now we got a little tongue and groove here. We put it in first. Make sure the plane is back far enough for the wing to go in. I'm gonna flip it over a little bit before I put a screw in and see if my wire is okay. They ain't pinched. Feeling good about this. Feeling good about this. Got one long screw. Got 2 long screws. we'll use this other one. That's got a pretty big head on that one. Yeah, that's got a good bite. That's got a bite. I got a bite. Reeling her in. What's this line feel like? Oh yeah. Oh, I got 2 fish. Putting a little bit on that one. Just putting a little bit on that one. Slap straighten back up there. Yeah, let's hope them servos are centered. I'm gonna flip it over here. I've got a space over here in this side, a nice flat opening. I mean, it's not right in the center of the plane, but as long as it's flat and straight in line with the plane, I believe we're gonna be all right. So we've got, where's my ailerons? Ailerons. Oh. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna have to get that magnifying glass. Every time I get one of these Admirals out, I gotta get that magnifying glass out. I got to remember that. Okay, this one goes throttle, aileron, elevator, rudder, gear, flaps. So number 1 is throttle, number 2 is ailerons. Retracts. Ailerons with our signal yellow wire to the inside. These are flaps. Retracts. Elevator. Rudder. Let's see, make sure, yeah. Do that every time. I counted that bind plug as number 1. Gotta slide these 2 over 1. Alright, now where'd that throttle go? The throttle. The power. 830 kV motor, the 40 amp ESC. Just look at the power. Scotty, I don't need any more power. This thing's got enough. Let me see if this is gonna get all right in there. Oh, I know what I forgot. Let me see here. Gotta do something. Got to, mister. I'm probably going to take this back out. Let me see here. Nope, not going to be able to do it that way. Then I'm gonna have to put my LEDs on a Y harness. I thought I had another triple harness, but I don't. Let me see what I can do here. Alright, where'd my flaps go? My flaps is in the last one. Well, let's see now. I can go ahead and bind it and then just use my binding plug. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep, okay. Bind plug, bind plug, bind plug. Now let's see here, what is this? XT60, or this is just a, yeah, this is 4-cell 2200. I'm just kind of hooking this up right now. But I've already programmed the receiver. I've already got the plane in the radio. Get my bind plug on. Find my battery lead. Plug it up. I'm gonna do my radio, there it is. Pushing my bind button, getting a little bit away, turning it on. There she goes. Alrighty. When was that trim so high on that thing for? Let's get my flaps back up. Don't get tangled up in my flaps there, LED leads. Alright, I'm gonna unplug it. Get my LEDs hooked up. Take my bind plug out. What do I do with it? I got stuff everywhere to take. Wish I had another 3. I've got to get another 3. I've got. I'm not gonna say. I'll hold off on that. All right, making sure of our polarity. Going red to black, and on this one will be black to brown. Red to red, excuse me. Red to red, black to brown. That should have been our landing light. Well, it should have been something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I got a bad one here. Let's see. Let's see. I might have a bad wire harness. Let me check that first. Supposed to be my landing lights. Let me just check this first. Well, I guess if the thing was plugged up, pilots, maybe if it was plugged up. There's another EQRC moment. There's another one of my dumb moments. Got to plug it up, Eric. Live long and prosper, but don't listen to me. Alrighty then. I'm gonna stick with this wire harness since I've already got it hooked up here. No, I'm not. I won't go back to that. Okay, here we go again. In the bind plug. Where else can you get entertainment like this, I tell you? Where else? Nowhere. Nowhere, I tell you. Red to red, black to black. There goes my land lights. Those my land lights burning. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Hit the applause button over there. What are you doing? I pay you money to do this. Making sure our polarity, and there we go with a red lit up over. We got a green light. We got the green light. Nice car in the green light. Now I don't put red strobing lights on my German planes except for one. I got it on my ME-262. But I don't put them on my German planes. Let me get it around here. You still can't see it for some reason. Oh yeah, they on. Hey there. Oh yeah. See it on the wall? Look at that green light on the wall back there. Okay. Alright, let me check something right quick. Let me see if my gyro's cutting on off here. Yep. See there, pilots? Once you figure out something and you use it and you figure it out, it's just like, you know, most with the Spectrum gyros. Once you get stuff figured out, man, get all your bugs worked out. I mean, you know, it works for me. That one works for me. I've flown planes with it before. And I've flown planes with my Spectrum gyros, and they all come home. They all come home. All right, let me get this mess here cleaned up just a little bit, and then we'll get 3 tracks down. I didn't want to leave that gyro on if I knew she'd be going nuts. Nuts, I tell you. Over here. A little pocket there. I'll show you this little pocket here. It's got it on both sides of it. The only thing I don't like is my antenna will be actually up underneath the battery. So what I might do is stick one of the antennas up through here, up out of the canopy. I try to do that on my jets for sure. Most of you warbirds gives you a lot of room in there in the cockpit area to keep your battery and your ESCs and your receivers pretty good distances apart. But when they right there close at each other, pilots, I advise running your antenna somehow away from it. The ESC or the battery. Get away from them things. You get your plane turned in the air, you got to remember you flying in a 3-dimensional area here now. It's going to be turning all different kind of ways. You get that signal in back behind that battery or going across that ESC, and you might lose it. You might lose it. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm not saying that it will. But you just never know. Alright, now, let's get this battery under this strap, so let me turn this thing upside down. Yeah, it's always a little bit of a pain, pilots, to get that battery down in these things, but I think it's well worth doing that than it is to sit there and pump that gas up in that tank and get your glow plug heater ready, get this ready, put your big thick leather glove on, as some of the pilots say, smell like nitro and gasoline all day. Yeah, well, that's not for me. I got one and I'm gonna get it running, but you know, it's just not my bag, baby. All right, here we go. We're gonna pick it up here. Let's put our top on. Put your top on. Dadgummit, woman. You run around all day long naked. What you talk on? Split S. Oh, okay, here we go. They're working like a charm, like a charm, like a charm. Oh yeah. Just look at that. Just look at them Flightline retracts. That's the charm, man. That's the charm. Okay, we're gonna leave them down. I'm gonna put it down on the ground. See where my landing lights is pointing. Paul Bernard. Paul Ballard. Man, I really appreciate all this, man. I really do. I appreciate it. Some people you meet on the chats and stuff, man, you just feel pretty good about it. You know they might not try to crap you, you know. I really appreciate it, brother. Now I'm gonna get my prop on. Let's turn the lights off a second. Yeah, they shining out there just perfect. Look at them hitting the ground out there in front of it, pals. Oh yeah. All right, let's get it back up here and put the prop on. I forgot to put the prop on. You can't be out, you can't fly with a prop. Just can't do it. Can't do it. It's not good. It's not good. It's a beautiful plane. I love these 190s. They look similar to a Trojan. And you know, I really think that after the war, the Americans brought back a lot of Germany's technology, a lot of it. And man, they just, I mean, I ain't really trashing the planes or nothing, but the Hellcat and the Wildcat was kind of, you know, big giant planes. They'd put such a big engine in the thing to go so fast, and this bird here could get on down the road. So, you know, the Bearcat came out after the war, and it was fast. You know, you had a couple other prop planes come out, and so, you know, you never know. All right. It's got a square here and a square inside here. So you're gonna put it on there. Let me turn it here. There it goes. I want to make sure I'm clearing everything. Like I said, I have not even cracked the instruction manual. And it's been a long time since I built my other one. Let me spin it one time. I want to make sure it just goes right on there. And then all we got to do, wait a minute, I'll tell you one thing I need to do. I need to do that. Another one of them EQ moments, EQRC moments. Yes, I have those every once in a while. 2 in 1 build video, but that's not good. That's not good. Now this is just kind of hand tight. You don't really want to tear the heck out of the thing now. There we go. Let's flip it back over here. Let's see if we got our the ESC's going in the right direction and got our props on right. I know the center of gravity ain't gonna be right with that 2200 in it. Let me get it on up here. I don't want it sitting on them retracts, that's for sure. Let's see what I can do. There we go. There we go. Get my radio over here. I got my hand on it holding it. Got my throttle cut off. Man, I tell you, that was just a bump there, pilots. That was just a bump. I got nothing behind me. The tiger moth might start floating here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Man, this thing gets on down the road. All right, pilots, there it is. There's your Flightline 190 Butcher Bird.